Hi everybody, it's Sherry, T-Share in Japan here with you, and I'm gonna share my very first handmade project life cards. I'm gonna show you on my computer here. This is the Project Life journal card swap that mmdo112800 is hosting. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, I joined her swap. Okay, so I joined 3 groups, so I have to make 5 cards for each group, and they could be any theme. They just have to be different for each group. So I made 3 different cards in, well, I made 15. Actually 6 for each group. Sorry, you can't do the math. So I made 18 cards. Made 1 extra just in case, and I want to send to the host, and she's in one of my groups, but I'm going to send it anyways just in case somebody doesn't go through and then you need an extra card. You'll have one, okay? And then I'll share them in a second. Another thing I want to share with you is that if you go to the Becky Higgins website here, she has all her different things. If you go to the free stuff, it pops up all these cool things. Right now you can download these free cards, and I printed them off and they look really, really nice. And if you go down here, there's a digital grid journaling card, and I printed that out, and it makes these really faint lines on paper, and I printed on matte photo paper. So it's not real photo paper, it's like just like specialty paper that is matte, and I use that. So I'll share that with you, but if you want to print those ones, you can do that. Most of my cards are craft, and then I've added some other paper to them. So I will share my product share first, just to let you know what I used. So to begin with, I'll share the inks. I got a chance to use that Hero Arts Neon in pink, and I used orange as well. I also used my Brilliance Graphite Black that Sherry sent me scrapping and wrapping. Sorry guys. I used this Stampin' Up! Peach Parfait, which is a nice orange. And then I used this Pumpkin Spice Versa Magic, which it's kind of like this color here. It's a chalk ink anyways, but I really liked how that looked. Every ink gives a different look. I used Memento Enriched Cocoa, and then I also used a Brilliance Pearlescent Poppy, and it has a really nice shine. I love to use the Brilliance to get really vibrant headlines or stuff like that. So, and when I used this orange on the craft, it was very faint. It didn't pop the way I wanted it to, and that's why if you use the neon orange on craft, it looks like regular orange. So I would suggest that. I'll show you it too in a minute when I get to it. So I'll put those back here. I also used my thingy-majigger, my We Are Member Keepers brad setter and piercer from Nicole's Scrapology. I love, love, love it. Always use it. I use some Tombow glue. I use my Tombow tape runner, and I also use some Tombow adhesive stick, a glue stick. These are all Japanese products, so I can get them wherever here. And let's see, other things that I used from Belly's, I used these washi tapes, this polka dotted green one, this grid one, which has like a kind of a crafty tan grid on it, and then this really fun bright orange one with yellow polka dots, and then I used some doodlebug twine, and this is Halloween twine, so I like that color and good for fall too. I also used a couple embossing powders. I used a Zing embossing powder in black, and it has this is the glitter finish, so I like that. And then I used this super gold embossing powder by Kodomo Nakao, so that I like that one too. Okay, now to stamps. I did a lot of stamping. I used my Technique Tuesday stamp set, and this is the September release. So I used the Celebrate Fall right there, and I also used this, the Absolute Deliciousness of Fall. I used the stamp set from My Favorite Things, and this is called My Favorite Sentiments. And I used the Grateful for You, and I used Together is the Nicest Place to Be. I really like those. I want to use them some more next time. I used this stamp set, which is the Happy Days stamp set. My Mind's Eye Craft Fun Day collection, anyways. And I used this border strip here. I love this stamp set. I used the Heroettes background stamps, and this is the ledger. I don't have the piece at the top, but I'm pretty sure it's the ledger, and I like that one a lot. Oh guys, I forgot to share one more. When I did the ledger, I wanted a faint one, so I used the Stampology Oinks ink, and that worked really well. I also used the Studio Calico Hero Arts exclusive stamp set, and this is called, I just think it's a Studio Calico Hero Arts exclusive. I don't know if there's an actual stamp name, but I used that one, that's neon pink. And I used another cling stamp for the background one, and that's the spider web. Large web it's called. So I used that one. And I used the stamp by Ink and Inkadoo. I didn't put my stamp away. I used the Happy Halloween up here. And that is the Creepy Crawly set. I really like this set. I love that web, and I love this bat, and these, I love everything about that stamp set. And I used the Darcy's stamp set, and it's the clear stamp set Flourish Pumpkin. And I just used this baby pumpkin right here, actually. And then I used this Modern Wood Mats stamp set, and I was gonna stamp this in the wood grain, but I actually decided to use the web instead. And I used the stamp that says, "Because of you, my world is brighter." And I really like that one, so this is a gorgeous stamp set. And I have this one, and I have this one in the dies, and I forgot to show you that, but I don't have this one though yet. Oh, I forgot to look up what number that was to show you guys. So I'm going to show you the dies anyways. This one coordinates with this one, and Paper Tray Ink likes to do die number 1, die number 2, like that. Label number 1, label number 2, and I can never remember, so I didn't label that yet. Anyways, it's, if you search this, you can get the coordinating dies. They'll pop up, and that's the one that I got. I also used the Christmas label die, and it looks like this. They also have a coordinating stamp set. It's called Christmas Labels stamp set. And they also made a Sweet Spring stamp set, which is like a baby spring / Easter one that coordinates with that. I just did the die in this case. This is a tag. It's called Tag Sale number 3. And it comes with the tab that goes at the top. And I didn't use this stamp set, but I wanted to use it just to show you. This is the Fabulous Frames die collection right here. And I'll just take it out of the package. So it looks like this, and it is a perfect 3x3 card, and it cuts out the centers as well. There's this banner. There's these other fun pieces that you can mix and match with. And then there's also this label too. I have broken them apart so I could use them more easily. And now I want to share some paper real quick, and then I'll get to the cards. Okay, I used this one by Crate Paper Random Collection, which I love. I used all of it. Luckily it comes with 3 sheets because I had to do a lot. And I used the herringbone, the black and white there. Oops, and the stuff's coming out. I told you I used some cardstock paper, and this is the Recollections Craft, which is not a super thick paper, but if you're layering, and it's not bad, and it's pretty good thickness. And I used this grape jelly paper. It's 100-pound paper from MFT, My Favorite Things. Super love it. I love that color. It's my favorite. And I also used some white paper from that matte photo paper, I just used that because it was around, and it's pretty good quality paper. I used the new Bo Bunny apple cider collection because I had a couple packs of those so I could use it up. And I also used the fly kite paper because I had an extra one of those and I wasn't afraid to use up my favorite ones. So let's get started. The first one I'll share with you is a kind of just a fun one. No particular theme. It looks like this, and they're all the same. That's that Christmas label die there, and the MFTs, My Favorite Sentiments. Together is the nicest place to be. And you can see how I did the stamping with the ledger, and that very faint one like that. And then on the back, I have just done that cool chevron one like this. And instead of choosing something for you, I'm going to leave this blank so you could put your own title or handwrite, do journaling by yourself. And I think that's going to be a really cute one. I love that diagonal stripe there too. And I will throw in, I'm going to try and throw in a couple extra things. Like, I'm going to throw these negatives in because I thought that would be really fun to put somewhere on a layout or into Project Life. So I will add those with the cards. And just to let you know that I am getting, well, I hope that my craft envelopes, I ordered 3x4 craft envelopes and some striped envelopes to do for Project Life. So I hope they come in so I can decorate them up and put them together with that. So let's keep our fingers crossed, ladies. The next one are Halloween ones, which I wanted to do because I don't have much opportunity. And they look like this. They have that great jelly paper on the outside. And so I do have the die cuts of that. I will throw these in for you guys. They look like this, so you can use this on another project, make a little tag, or in Project Life again. And it looks like that. So there's the Happy Halloween with the web die, and it's embossed with sparkly stuff. And you can see how the neon orange really made a nice orange color on that craft. And then on the back, it looks like this. I used that tag and I threaded it all with that doodlebug twine. And I forgot to share that other die. This is from the button one, the button bits. And it looks like this, so I will throw that in too for you guys. And I stamped the pumpkin there. Got some sparkle everywhere. And then because of you, my world is brighter. And then I like the black and white combination. And then I just added some fun washi tape there. So I wanted to have this stick out just a tiny bit. I had it up higher and I thought you guys might not want it that high, so I put it down just a little bit so it would hang at the top of your pocket. And if you want, it's not even that bad on the back, so it won't bug you, or it shouldn't bug you. If you don't like it, take it off and alter it the way you like. So that, and I made all of these are the exact same. A couple of them like that one's down there, and then that one's up there. Like, the position is just different, that's all. And the tape, of course, is kind of done a little bit randomly. The last one I will share with you. Oh, I'm going to throw in some extra that twine for you guys too. If you have some, that's okay. I'll just put it in anyways and give it to somebody or just use it. This is the fantastic, or the fabulous frames. And it looks like this with the apple cider collection and the Ali Edwards stamp Celebrate Fall. And you turn it over, there's the banner, and then the Grateful for You. And then I did some separate stamping to get the different colors, and I left it open so you could either put some other paper, or if you wanted to put a really thin picture behind. I wasn't sure, I just thought it'd be a really fun element there. And because these were 3x4 and only used 6x6 paper, I had to do 3 red and then 3 orange. And they look exactly the same. So those are my Project Life cards. Those ones, and those ones. Oh, and for the fabulous frames, because there's all those die pieces, I will include the negatives. So I will include these negatives as a frame. I did some extra of these ones. I made the negatives of the banner. I thought that might be fun to use. And then for, I told you the craft envelopes that are coming in, I did the Absolute Deliciousness of Fall. which I would like to use on those envelopes along with some other pieces to decorate. And let's keep our fingers crossed, ladies, so I can get those out. And once they get in, I'll get them done and shipped off to you, to the host. And thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.